We keep it clean. Well,
we do a lot of music.
Yeah, we funny, but
Gucci.
We'll make sure you. We get you to be you. You know what I mean? Like,
hey,
you put your music out there, put yourself out there.
Welcome to D.W.C. Porch Trapping. My name is the Williest. I'm sitting here with.
You got something in your beard, bro.
Bro, watch out, bro. Tell them who you are, bro. The world.
Me?
Yeah, we live.
Thank you. What you mean?
Hi, people. It's Sophie King. It's your boy Sophie King Cajun. And to my left, we got
your girl Special K.
Shaquille O'Neal.
AKA Kickback K. Don't get punched
AKA
in your face.
Shaq Food Pants.
Yeah, you finally put on lotion. Don't start.
And we also here with Snow. Now, I don't want to mess up your last name. It's SEPHINA. All right, I can read that.
Yes.
So,
no, SEPHINA.
SEPHINA.
AKA President Snow. AKA the fucking snow god. AKA.
What's the door?
So,
nah, you cool, K. You cool, K.
I'm pushing.
All right, just leave it be, K.
Anyway, our podcasts were crazy as hell. All right, I don't know if you've seen our podcast, but
it's interesting.
It's very.
It seems fun.
It has its moments.
It has personality.
Yeah. But the one thing, so when he came and invited you to, about an interview and everything, it was more about people were talking about what you got going on, your music. You know what I'm saying, what you're doing, and the one thing that we wanted to reach out so more people could see what you got going on. Right. And it's the same way with Special K, but she's in a lot of different genres of music. Like poetry is most definitely one of the lanes.
I don't really do poetry. When have you ever seen me do poetry?
At the Speakeasy? Did you not do that?
Poetry?
Yeah.
We didn't do poetry.
Oh, what you do?
It was more hip hop.
Rap is poetry.
No, but it wasn't like I'm thinking poetry like the birds and the flies. Like that's not what I was doing. Ooh, yes, queen. No, that's not what I was doing. Like don't you gotta blame me.
So you know what I'm saying? We one of the things we're doing right now is called Music March. You know what I'm saying? We giving a lot of the artists within our city and a lot of people going around in our city that's making music. We want to give y'all flowers, you know what I'm saying? Show y'all appreciation because we listen to it. We tune in. Right. We live in this city, so we want to appreciate the people that we live around.
And we didn't want to leave the women out.
That's amazing.
Period.
I can appreciate
Period.
That.
I mean, y'all get that.
Huh?
Anyway, so you got to... What y'all got going on.
Okay.
So you go ahead.
Well, my name is Snow SEPHINA, and I am an artist. I don't like to identify as a rapper or a singer. I just kind of do whatever the hell I want. And you can find me on all social media platforms at Snow SEPHINA. That's SNOWSEPHINA. And yeah.
Okay.
Tap in.
Period.
So how do y'all say the period with the T? Y'all just say period?
Period.
Oh, that's it. So
period.
the T is
You
silent?
don't even put nothing. It's period.
Oh,
What you say?
Yeah.
So all right, so okay, so tell them where they can find you at all the, you know what I'm saying, all the
Well, my name's Special
handles
K.
you have.
You can find me on Instagram at SpecialK_artist. On Facebook, Energy Lane, because they be hating on one man has Special K and everything. I model, I do music, I make art, I have my own business, I make homemade all natural products geared towards individuals with sensitive skin. So come to me and get your skin right. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my makeup artist, Taylor Herring. She did my makeup.
Thank God.
I see you.
Here you go. Here you go. Like,
You usually rough in the face.
And just in case y'all don't know where we at right now, we are at the Black Tea Brown Sugar Network.
Yeah.
Shout out
Wait.
to Esquire.
You know I gotta do it.
What, God?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're chilling at the Black Tea Brown Sugar Network.
All right, so we got two dope artists in here, right? That's what y'all go by, artists. Y'all don't want to be labeled as hip hop rappers. So all right, when it comes to music, so how did y'all get started? What's one way that y'all?
My bad. I'm stupid.
So how did you get started with the music that you're producing right now? Like, what made you want to go into the lane of making music and trying out different genres since you don't want to be tied down to being a rapper?
To be honest with you, I think my background kind of began with like English and poetry. And that's always been my thing. I used to compete like nationally and everything. And I used to actually write music for people when I was in Pitt. And I was like, this is dope. And I was like, yeah, I gotta try this shit. And then I did, and I was like, yeah, that's the way. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do my own shit. Like, you know? So yeah, I don't know. And I kind of just dove head first.
Did it start when you was younger, or did it kind of kick in?
When I was younger, I wasn't in touch with the music. Like I didn't even know what a producer was. I didn't know what an engineer was. I didn't know that part of the music at all. I knew I listened to music and I loved music, and it just took me away. But I didn't. I never even gave the process of creating and composing music any thought. Like it's just something that wasn't talked about, you know. Word. But yeah, like.
Okay, and Kay, the multi-talent that you have when it comes to music, you single-handedly produce a lot of your own music that we hear and see. What lane did you kind of go to first when it came to like the how'd you want to go?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's why I want y'all to link up.
Yeah, I love shit.
Woman empowerment.
That's
Speaking
everything.
of that, sponsored by some more things. They sell here, so you know. Just had to throw that out there.
Get the right email.
But so like, would you like to tell people like how you came about when it came to going to this lane of music? You know what I mean?
Oh man,
you got a diverse background for real.
Yeah, like
kicking the doors.
Look at her outfit.
Here he go. Here he goes.
Calm down.
Man, these is damn near my brothers. They already know how it is. Like, so they know who's big sis. But calm down, Willie.
But tell the people. You make it like.
All right, so I'm gonna take it back for y'all little Nick Cannon shit. I actually started playing instruments. Like I started playing the flute.
Hold up. Did you just?
I said Nick Cannon.
All right. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a long interview. I see that.
I've got time.
But go on, my bad. I apologize for interrupting. The greatness.
So I started playing the flute, the piccolo, piano. Like I never really knew how to read music. I still really don't know how to read music. But I played the flute. I was on WPXI. I took classes down at AAMI in Homewood, African American Music Institute. Like that's more so jazz music. I went to Kappa, took some classes. Like I used to make music, but like at home though, oh man, my dad, shout out to my pops, Raymond Brooks. We used to have cypher sessions in the kitchen.
Like you and your pops.
My dad, like there's 9 of us. So all 9 of us will be in the kitchen like just rapping.
All
like we'll do
kitchen.
one line, the next person do another line, we'll go around.
All of y'all in
like,
the kitchen?
Facts, all of us in the kitchen.
Was y'all allowed in the kitchen?
That shit was lit.
If it was daytime. Like nighttime, 9 o'clock. But yeah, facts, we used to like, cause my siblings like Jim aka Reese, he sings. My little sister Raven, she sings. My other little brother, he sings and he acts. Like, so like for real, we really could have been like the Jackson 5 for real.
Are y'all about to be like the Waynes?
Huh? Hey man, hey, stay tuned. But like yeah, like that's when I started doing a cypher session with my dad and with my siblings. And I started to like write more. Yeah. Like we couldn't write like with no curse words, or we couldn't write to degrading nobody, because we grew up listening to Rakim, Special Ed, who else? MC Light, Roxanne, like Badu.
A lot of very
conscious. Yeah, like conscious. Yeah. Like I didn't really know about NWA and like the real hip hop until I got older. I'm like, oh, they rapping about this.
Oh yeah, NWA was.
Oh snap! Oh, I wasn't about it. But yeah, like that's when I, when I first performed. There was at an event with Devontae, who does like he.
No.
No. Devontae.
I know.
He does like he
light skinned dude. Is he light skinned?
No, he just got engaged, but he does a lot of like gospel and he. not gospel, but he like talks to the kids and everything.
I'm still in practice when it comes to
well,
being safe.
they had an event where they did an open mic, and that was my first open mic I did.
Over
and
there?
ever since then, I've been writing and making beats.
Hooked on it since.
Facts.
So, like, one of the questions we do have, so one of, like, if you notice it within the industry, I know we jump in, like, head first when it comes to making music with females. But one thing we notice is how difficult it is for females to get a certain type of respect within the industry. But y'all want to what's the challenges that y'all have faced so far when it comes to the music?
Listen, Linda.
Linda's a white woman.
Listen.
My name would be Lando.
So much fuck shit you have to deal with. It's not even funny.
As in, like, people, like, or
just
like the bullshit that come with
in general,
everything.
in all facets. Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, see, that's kind of why I wanted another female here, because I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable. No,
Well,
no, I'm not uncomfortable because I got a mouthful to say about that shit. Listen here, motherfuckers.
I think he's more along the lines of.
Worst.
I think he's more along the lines of
Just
people's
come to-
bullshit. You know
that
what I mean?
and niggas is creepy.
You
Because
know,
there's
you-
two
because a lot of times
females,
it's
like-
real
the
shit.
sex. Literally, I'm
Yeah.
a female. I have titties, and you are a guy, and you have a penis, and it's just everything in between that comes with that shit right there. That's just it.
Yeah, that I was talking about. Well, how a lot of niggas don't have a lot of grown men don't have a lack of respect for women. Period.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you're in the genre that y'all are charging into, men most definitely don't. There's shit that come with it.
It lacks professionalism.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
You gotta stop looking like I'm a female and look at me as an artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop looking at, like, you got producers that try to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
You got producers that try to get out on you because you a female. Or don't believe in you because you a female. It don't matter what you...
Or
It's
they won't.
professional when it's a guy, but when it's a female, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to try to take advantage of...
Oh my God.
It's weird.
You know what? You know one of the biggest problems is because a lot of men feel like you ever been when we were younger, if say you out there playing like basketball or something and you get and a female cross you up,
Okay.
your homies is tearing you up. It don't matter.
That's a fact.
Listen, you won the game. But that one crossover gonna get remembered. You put up 100. Man, she's a girl. Ankles, bro. She's a girl though. Like that's something that's gonna happen. But in the music world, it feels like there's a threat. You know what I'm saying? When you have a female that's able to make actual music. Not saying that they most don't, but there's niggas. Well, I'm just saying there's a whole bunch of dudes.
It goes both. I'm about to say it goes both ways, but there's.
You talking about all the people that like
Don't
Lil
quit
Uzi?
your job.
I'm sorry.
Don't quit your job.
What she say?
Just saying, there's a lot of people out there making bullshit music. Now, one thing that I can say is that the problem that I have when it comes to people making music is repetitive, and with repetitiveness is once it gets to a point where it fades out. Now you look like you're just following. I mean, you're not trying nothing different. You're not.
Oh
you know
my
what
God!
I mean?
Swear to God. No, I'm the
way you said it, I was like.
First of all, she gave you one of them answers when your mom's talking. You like, yup. Yeah.
Because I was mentally preoccupied trying to send him this music because it's not, it's acting stupid.
I heard the beat.
Hey, I heard Project Bitch. That was Project Bitch, wasn't it?
But no, what was y'all saying?
But so
Because I forgot
the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all deal with a lot of
No,
bullshit
it was
when it comes
something
to
more
industry.
specific you were saying. And I was like, oh my gosh.
I lost that train of thought.
Okay.
Once you get, I got kids, so once you give me one of their answers, I was like,
No, it's not just me. That's comforting.
but the shit that
No,
come
I
with
really
the
wanted
industry,
to
does
say
it?
that. That's crazy.
Does it have a problem? Like what's the biggest? If you could highlight one thing that you notice the most within the community of hip hop or music period? What is the problem that people lack when it comes to showing females respect? What's the main problem that most men need to change within this game to give y'all respect?
Listen. That's.
Oh, that's your answer.
Listen.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
That's it. Just listen. Like,
Yeah.
look past the
I
looks.
thought you was trying to
Look
do
past
like
the
a
fact
letter.
she's a not. Look past the looks. Look past
the
whatever she
immediate-
dressed like.
yeah.
Whatever. And listen to whatever, as an artist, listen to what she has to say musically. That's all that matters.
You dress pretty
Fuck all
loud
that.
right now.
I'm dressed out all the time. Y'all lucky I ain't pulling my pink wig. Y'all know how I'm rocking. Y'all know how I'm rocking.
I think she's definitely right. You should definitely listen. And in addition to that, like, you gotta just see beyond the sexuality of shit. Like, because as y'all can see, like, it's been, like, I don't see how it's just now a thing that women are really on a rise. Because it's like, we've always dominated. We've always ran the world. So it's like, it's been such a male-dominated industry for such a long time. And it's like, now y'all see it. Now it's being taken more seriously. So shout out to all the females that's doing their thing right now. So my thing, with that being said, it's like, we worth something. We make shit. We make money. The money come more plentiful with us. Like, we got so many avenues we could tap into. And there's all these guys, and don't get me wrong, niggas be hard, but it's like there be a ceiling. Yeah. They don't appeal to the entire world all the time. Like, you know what I mean?
One thing is for sure
there be certain ceilings, but my thing is, as far as women, it's like we have so much to offer beyond the sexuality. Yeah, we like to tap into it, don't y'all? We're sexual creatures, ain't y'all? Like, we like to do the same shit y'all like to do. So it's like, when we do all the sexual shit, it's like, and then y'all just jump into that. What if I jumped into that with you? And then it's like, we ain't taking you serious when you say other shit. Like, no. I want to tap into my sexuality, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to apologize about that.
And you got to embrace
so it's like, but I have
differentness
other
with
shit
it.
to say.
One thing
like,
is,
I got more shit. You know what I mean? It's not just about that.
One
it's
thing
like,
is for sure here. There's a lot of dudes out there not getting none. So when y'all present a certain demeanor, some men lack that control. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We talking about guys that fuck around and not had that type of life in 10 years. Married and haven't had it in 10 years.
But that's not You're my producer or you're my engineer and that shit is affecting me.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about, but in the lane of business, that's different. I'm talking about how when we talk about males viewing female artists. But now if you
but here's the
he wants your attention. Oh, you gotta the logo.
Okay, I'm the wrong.
Okay. My mic sound
no.
Okay, it do sound different though.
Yeah, so but when you're in when you got men in the lane of business, like doing business with you, respect should be up the utmost regardless.
Right.
Depending on no matter who the fuck you dealing with.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you are willing to trade any favors, if it's not business favors, over money, you tripping. You are absolutely tripping. Now it's different if I give you, if I'm a producer and I be like, hey, I got this hot jam, I'm willing to give it to you. That means next time come around, if I want to drop some shit, will you give me a verse without the pan and all that? You know what I'm saying? That barter system right there. But then you got people out here that's really trading favors for favors, you know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. But that also creates that stigmatism because it takes 3-4 times for that to happen, and now he think he can do it with anybody.
Man, listen, this shit goes so deep. Like, when I first, like, kind of, man, I ain't even gonna go there because that's putting timelines and shit together, but I've been in situations where I've been in the fucking in the studio and I'll be in the mic recording, or it's time to come to fix the mic or some shit for me, and then it's like try to, like, you know what I mean,
the extra,
make a gesture,
like, you know what I mean, like,
I'm
and then like reaching around this way, my nigga, what's good? Like, don't play with me, like, don't fucking play with me.
I mean,
don't turn me into that person.
That's fucked up.
And it's like once that happens, I came there to do the session. I'm no longer comfortable. I don't want to record with you. I've wasted my time. I've wasted my gas. You haven't taken me seriously. I'm frustrated. Fuck you. It's like, it's all that right there because you couldn't see beyond your dick. Like,
couldn't control yourself.
Exactly. Like, that shit is so frustrating when, in all reality, I just came to record my fucking music.
And now
you've ruined it, and you've ruined the mental space I was in, and it's like, I gotta deal with that shit. Like, that's just what it is.
And now you don't want to go
back.
I
might not want to record until Thursday, and then I might not want to deal with that shit again.
I mean, you gotta heal from that type of thing, because now you look at other producers, like, and you start seeing red flags, and you're like, now I don't want to. I don't want to go a producer.
Well, you can always contact us. Well, contact me 412-584-7138. I'll come fuck somebody up.
He said.
Oh, you talking about beating people up? All right.
Oh yeah. I just don't. I don't tolerate this.
You gotta listen to Cage when he be talking, because like.
What you say? You gotta listen.
There you go. I just don't tolerate how they treat women in the industry. I find it fucked up.
I think it's.
It is. But I had just talked to DJ Chevy about that. Like, he had told me, I'm like, what do you do as a female when you got people? He just like, do exactly what you doing. Stay your ground. And if you gotta be aggressive, be aggressive.
Punch on niggas.
Like, I ain't punching on nobody.
I'm not opposed to it.
I can, but I'm not. But these hands is.
Girl, listen. And all that being said, like, that's why I love that I'm with who I'm with, and I'm able to travel with my guy. I go with him everywhere. Oh my God, is it not a weight lifted off your shoulders?
Yeah.
Because now it's this money conversations. Like, we talking about what the fuck we came here to do. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, nah, you don't got to deal with that. And that's sad because I'm a female and I'm a strong female and I can handle my own, and I'm not letting nobody get out on me in no shape, way, or form. But it's like, that's so relieving. It's not like to have to have that extra guard up. Now I could focus more on my craft.
Because when you have like that man figure
and I fucks
who's
with
there,
your musical, like your energy, like, you know what I mean. I'm trying to be here and I gotta be here. But I'm like,
punch you in the face. Every time I come through, nigga, I got my heat out. Calm down. Say, what else? You thought about me? Calm down.
On my life, oh God.
So, one thing is for sure. So you create music, you know what I'm saying, or you're going in the lane. You're going more in the lane from what I see so far of being a producer. Because I've seen you create beats. Now, that will be dope for on the instance of females creating an environment where other female artists can really go somewhere, express themselves, and really be like, all right, I'm going somewhere where I can be an artist.
I think that is so fucking dope. And you know what? With that being said, shout out to you. Because you're one of two producers that I know that are females. And the other one is Cobana White. Shout out to her. She's amazing.
Oh, yeah, she's hard.
She's fucking amazing. And it's just like, that's big. That's huge. That's not. You don't see that every day.
I think that's y'all. Well,
and I haven't heard George yet, but she can go neck to neck with these niggas here in the city.
I think that's the women's downfall in the city. They don't want to.
I do. I feel like I do it too much. I reach out too much. I'm too nice, and people
energy.
And they be like,
you gotta feel that.
That's what I mean.
A lot of times people don't want to move if money's not involved. That's the problem, right there.
Yeah, but who the fuck are we kidding here? If I'm a starving artist and you in denial that you are, then you're not, and you're not going to we don't have the same mentality.
I can look past that. You don't got the funds. Cool, bro. I'm not here to do no grimy shit. But good music.
Yeah, that's not what it's about. It's about
out of so many artists in the city, though, how many are willing to do that, though? You know what I'm saying? There's so many artists right now. They want $200 to do a show, but only got one song. Nigga, what are you talking about right now?
I mean, I respect the ambition, and I know that's the ultimate goal. But people got to keep shit in perspective.
Yeah. Like, build yourself.
But I think people need to keep shit in perspective as far as like producers and shit too. Like producers, engineers, people that be charging these outrageous prices. And don't get me wrong, I don't be knocking nobody's hustle and knocking nobody's talent and shit. But if the ultimate goal is to see placements and see your name blow up and really make M's off your shit, like you have to have the capacity to acknowledge the bigger picture. If you out here working for right now is where you're going to stay. You got to work with dreams of the future being bigger and better. Like, ain't nobody trying nickel and dime and just pay bills every fucking week and month. Like, nigga, we trying to get these M's. What's the deal? Like, fuck you mean $75 an hour, man, nigga? Like, I went to school. The most I made is $30 an hour. Then you go fuck with somebody that ain't went to school for their craft, but they hard. Don't get me wrong, but $75 an hour, my nigga. When you think I'm coming back to see you?
She put the phone down.
6 months from now, cause that's when my budget gonna allow it. Like, come on now.
She turned it up.
I ain't gonna never turn up. I'm not going blow. I got 2 songs in the fucking year. Like, bro, it's over. Like, you killed all my dreams. The fuck?
So, hey, K, I think they want a picture, K. Gotta get her the genie pose.
Wait, I don't even got my glasses on. Hey, God.
I don't got my glasses.
We having a picture moment.
I don't got mine.
So, don't fight it, Jane. Don't fight it, Jane. Esquire's so confused right now. He's looking at us like,
oh, see, she got her glasses too.
Shout out to.
So while we doing,
queen.
There you go.
Sean Nectar. What is her last name? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Jenkins.
No, the girl shaded by the queen.
Oh yeah, I can't get.
Shout out to her. Pop up.
While we taking pictures, go ahead, share, ladies and gentlemen, share
the interview.
You know?
Make sure the people are watching what y'all got.
I don't mind doing shit like that. I don't mind people tagging me and shit. I don't mind sharing shit. Like people be weird as fuck. Like you're gonna catch the coronavirus if you share some shit.
Well, here's the thing about what we're doing right now. So you see how we communicate, right? This is something that we've been doing since we started this podcast. And shit. Well, how long? Well, we going on.
Because I never even heard of it.
2 years.
And that's not good, being that I'm an artist. Like I should have been heard of it.
You would think so.
Cause y'all was out before.
Y'all probably ain't heard of me until this year, and I've been at this shit.
Exactly.
You see what I'm
but
saying?
that's
why shit like this is necessary.
I know
here's
you
the thing.
for
A lot of the places that we've been involved when it came to the music, we haven't been involved with a lot of how could I put this? A lot of the more mainstream artists in the city. So we've been dealing with a lot. We've been around a lot more artists that are shit. Fuck, they produce their own shit, a bunch of shit when it comes to them. And then we are also not a podcast where we only talk about music. We talk about all black business. You know what I'm saying? We got interviews with trainers, chefs, restaurant owners, doctors, professors, all types of shit. So we don't stay within the realm of music in Pittsburgh. So that's probably another reason why you probably haven't really heard of us. But our goal is everybody in here is black and we need to be connected. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all two in the same room. Have you heard of Special K? Have you heard of it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad I met you.
And this is something that
real shit though, like facts.
But
cause until I started doing music, facts, I did not know there were so many female artists.
Either.
Remember we had this argument in Atlanta when I first met y'all, right?
Yo, facts. I'm like,
Swear.
man, when I first met them, he said some wild shit. I'm like, oh, I'm about to be friends with them forever. Because they're wild. He said something. It was right before the camera went rolling. I was like, oh my God. And he don't got no lotion on. Oh my God. Look at them knees.
we had an argument. I had an argument with her name was LHA. So I had a not an argument. Yeah. Okay. So we had it back and forth because she was trying to convince me or telling me about music artists in the city. I'm telling her like, bruh, I'm trying to tell you I don't know them, but you ain't listening. You telling me, but you do. No, I don't. So I'm trying to, but once we got to a certain point within our podcast and realizing like, yo, like we really are setting up a platform for people to come here, tell us what's going on with them, but then at the same time now our viewers are going to see you and go like, damn, let me go check them out. Let me go holler and see what they got going on. So everybody that do music within our circle of doing music, they can be like, shit, let me reach out to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what we came to do. That's what we're here for. Right. But we want to give y'all flyers to tell people the story because now one thing they don't know now. So they see you they hear you making music, but they don't know.
Right.
So now you're giving them a chance to be like, yeah, I heard her talk about what she did, what she going, where she coming from, how she started, and all that. A lot of people can get down with that now. Same with you.
I be trying to tap into that too. Like I go live a lot, and I try to give people the personal side of me because, honest to God, like it's like people be more interested in your personality as opposed to and that gives them a reason to tap into the music. And
bro, people will follow you if you got the same birthday. That's the only thing. They be like, damn, your birthday the same day. Yeah, I like your music.
I just
for real though. Like, that's how it would be though.
But we live in an age where people are nosy and people want to know what's going on with you, what you doing, what you wear, what you smell like, what you like. They want to tap in.
Social media has single-handedly ruined mind your fucking business.
It don't exist no more.
It don't. So all right. So when we let's talk about the Pittsburgh scene. Now, do y'all have a lot of avenues to talk to about getting? They don't really throw like local artist shows.
See? But wait,
unless I'm tripping,
I'm gonna say no. Cause facts, I'll say that there's at least from what I've seen, there's 3 different crowds of artists out here, y'all.
Mm-hmm. There's like a conscious,
it's
like a huge.
Yeah, it's like you got the conscious, then you got trap. And then you got like the poetic type,
right? Bruh,
like there's like my playlist, like because I have a playlist on my SoundCloud, on my Apple Music, on my Spotify, on YouTube. I have a playlist dedicated that says local artists. Mm-hmm. So anywhere I go, I'll be like, yo, people want to hear some new music? Boom. I start tagging people. I start sharing stuff like, bro, here, listen to this person. He's straight from Pittsburgh.
Now
You know
there's
what I mean?
venues though. That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
there's
we can come
places,
out.
too.
We can come out to watch y'all perform.
Yeah, there's like
there's
black.
not too many that I know of.
There's
That's what I'm saying.
That's
There's one.
literally something like
There's one
I've
live.
been doing
There's
other than
level
backstage
up.
events happening.
There's one live. There's level up. Like what else? The
The
glitter box. Facts.
And see,
Mr.
that's three.
Mr. Small
But I've
Theater.
never
Yep.
heard of those ones, but the ones that I'm used to, and it's all the same. You know what I mean? It's the same people. It's the same market. So it's like we're only being marketed to those people. We're not really gaining exposure to other people throughout the city, and so it's hard to gain a fan base. So I've been trying to tap into different genres
like
of
people,
music.
yeah.
Because I don't only make rap, or I don't only do trap, and I don't only do I have pop songs, I have rock songs, I have country. Like I have a lot of different shit because I'm a lot of different shit. You know, I'm all
You
over
make
the
country
place.
songs?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
It's
shit,
really-
okay.
They're really nice too. And my thing is like I don't want to just have one type of fan. I don't want to be pegged as a specific type of artist. And one thing that a guy, this is driving me crazy. A guy I had tapped in with, he told me, and it made sense. It really resonated. The first song I dropped was called Revise, and it came from somewhere. Like I went through that shit, and so those words came from a place. And you know what I mean? It's very cinematic. It's something you would hear in the background of a fucking movie, honest to God. But it shouldn't have been what I led with. Then I dropped Do It. Do It, bounce that ass, da-da-da-da-da. So I went that route. You know, that's what people want to hear. Sex sells, obviously. My views went up. This went up. That went up. The shares went up. The comments, the engagement, the interaction. You know what I mean? So my whole game plan was, okay, let me put out what they want to hear so I can
Bring them into your other side.
so they can gravitate, and then I could show them, oh, bam, here's this, oh, well, she does it, oh, and then and that was my thought process. Then this guy said, well, you know, be careful with what you keep on putting out, because now
You have that
you got all this
attached.
amazing shit with you and all this
But they
different
want-
type of music, but based off the content that you are pushing, they're hitting you up and they want that to continue. And so now it's when you're trying to say, oh, but I do this. It's like, oh, no. We want that pop and that ass shit. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm a very sexual person. I like to pop my ass with my nigga. And I like to feel sexual sometimes. And I don't feel sorry for that. I don't care about saying ass and pussy and like real shit. We are human beings. We have sex.
We're
like,
grown
and
as hell.
yeah, we
Super
get
grown.
freaky. Like I don't feel sorry for that. I really, really don't. So it's like, but that's not my complete composition. Like there's so much more to me. You know what I mean? And so I want in that way, which is why Drake is my absolute favorite artist of all time. I want to be accepted for who I am. You know what I mean? I want to be able to push this, and it's like, yeah, she's not acting outside of herself. This is not outside of her.
But you write your own music.
Exactly.
Stop.
That's what I'm saying. My point is,
Drake doesn't write his own music.
he does.
I already knew where he was going with that.
I got you, Jizzy. Hold on, bro. I got you. Fuck out of here. Time out.
Say that like I was like,
Champagne for me. I got you. Listen, I got you, bro. It's like, time's
man.
out. Let's correct
Oh
that
my
now.
gosh.
My nigga writes his own shit. He does. He does not mind
Allegedly.
allowing other people to write and giving them that shine either. If it's
that's an
hard, and
artist,
think
though.
about it.
That's an
If
artist.
it's hard, why the fuck not? Why not?
It's see the thing.
It's only going to and then you're giving that person their credit.
Yeah,
like
if you give them
I
credit-
swear to God, I don't mind
The
people
only-
writing for me. I'm not against that.
the-
You know what I mean? At
the
the end of the day, it's a
reason
math game,
why-
not a laugh game. But I just want to be. I want to be acknowledged for what I do. You know what I mean? That's all.
The reason why is because you have a lot of people that are on some old school hip hop, and back then having someone write for you is taken away. It's like it's not
authenticity.
that's how they used to look
Like,
at it
that's
back in
your
the day.
story,
It's not
like-
cheap. But the one thing that a lot of the way the music has changed now
It's more
is
entertainment
that, well,
these
that's what I'm
days.
saying.
Yep.
You're an
It's a fact.
entertainer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You wrote the music, but I'm the entertainer. I'm the one that
Right.
makes your music sound the way it sounds.
Right.
Yeah, you wrote it, but I'm the reason why it sounds the way it sounds. You know
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
my
saying?
personality
But
and
a
how
lot of
I
people-
gave it and how I delivered it.
A lot of old school hip hop heads can't
I
see
mean,
past that. You know what
But
I mean?
not only that, back in the day, they used to do that with all them bands.
I mean,
All the bands. Parliament, Temptations, Don't Make Me Go On, SOS
swear.
Band,
I know
Earth, Wind, and
shit.
Fire. Like,
Tina
Okay.
Turner.
come on, yo,
They
facts.
all know
Like,
that shit. And they
had
they
this-
wasn't shy about sharing that either. I got this new song. I want you
facts.
to.
They knew.
Yeah,
They knew they was getting that
who
credit.
wrote it.
Yeah, we about to go
They
get
knew
these
who
out.
wrote it.
Look.
mean, Lil Yachty wrote City Girl.
Now, if that's what you thrive on, that's your thing.
But you
like to go to ciphers and shit, and you like to go bar for bar and do all these punchlines, and that's your skill, and you practice that, and you want to call yourself a professional at that, and that's your thing. That's a whole nother conversation.
But you can't say you the best if somebody's helping. That's what the.
I mean, if that's what you're striving for, to be the best, then yeah. But you can't say that. Drake is arguably one of the best artists of our time.
I never really heard that. Chris Brown is.
Chris Brown.
He's arguably one of the best artists of our time too. But you can't say Drake ain't.
Oh, okay.
Chris Brown.
One of. Okay,
I mean,
one of.
he has songs written for him too. Like,
yeah. I'm just saying, but.
One of, yeah.
Chris
you mean
Brown
as far as singing? I mean, yeah. I can't take that away from you.
I don't know.
But you can't take that away from Drake either. He does it all.
I don't know. Hold on. Masego?
Y'all crazy as hell. Ain't no way.
Hold up.
Masego.
Look at his body of work. There, you can't take that away from that man.
Nah. Masego. Let's talk about Masego. Masego, he rap. He play every instrument. He does a jazz, rap, trap. Like,
I don't know him.
If you look him up, yo.
I have to tap in.
Drake, he's definitely, but like, when I look at artists, I look at what are you doing?
Right.
Like, Drake can rap, he can sing, he can write, you know what I mean? Like, but then there's artists who are like Prince.
Well, I'm talking mainstream.
Mainstream.
And certain stuff
mainstream,
resonates
definitely
with me, and I feel you on Prince, and I know everybody say I know maybe one of his songs. And I'm not taking nothing away from the man. That's just not what that's not what I listen to. You know what I mean? That's why everybody's an individual. That's why there's a lane for everybody in this music shit. You know what I mean? He's definitely hard, but I'm not going to put him on before I put Tupac on or Biggie. Like, I grew up with my brothers blanging, but I said that because that's like back in the day shit. My thing is I'm not going to put that on before I put on a Tupac song.
Okay. Because everybody's playlist is different.
Well, exactly. But my thing is I grew up with my brother, and that's right.
It's most definitely what that person does for you when it comes to putting on their music. Like,
right.
I turn on Ludacris.
That is true.
Hey, I'm about to get in my hustle mode. I'm gonna turn on some Move Bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's
But though, I say all that to say it's hard for me to draw comparisons as far as artists are concerned. Like, you can, but what are you really gaining out of it? Like, when music is the epitome of being creative. It's not meant to be the same. It's not meant to be comparable, really. Like, that's just something we put on it and make a thing. Like, it's not.
See, that's why, like, you just got, like, it's really hard for me to get into the facts. I hear it, like, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Woo!
See, maybe it's my headphone is like out of short or something, and that's why it's driving me crazy, because it sounds like like a little staticky.
Can I get a horn for that? Wah,
I'm saying, this is crazy.
Swap the headphones?
Yeah.
Dang, y'all hear the whole song through the thing?
Oh, we can.
Hold on, wait.
It depends.
Or is it low? Y'all hear it low?
Yeah, it's low. It depends because don't worry about it. Don't. You'll get the views.
All right.
So all right. So let's backtrack back to the Pittsburgh scene.
Yeah, how we get off of that?
How can? Because we just talking. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest part about our show is that we here for that. This is the conversation. This is what people like to hear. This is what we do. So anyway, when we talk about the Pittsburgh scene, what is something that we need as a genre of music that we like? What do we need to change? Because you see a lot of our venues get shut down. People don't respect it. They always hassle when it comes to when it comes to people actually being there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of problems that we see within our own community when it comes to us going out, checking out our artists. Because even when we go to Level Up, sometimes the Level Up sometimes it feels like, damn, like where the energy at? Like it's like people come out, look at artists,
and that's what I was.
I think it's like I think it's more so the people who have it.
And it's like I think I've actually been there. It was like maybe 2 or 3 people that wound up showing up. No support for real. Like it was kind of
it's corny.
I really think it's a great venue, but I think the person who has the event, if you're gonna host. If you don't know how to host, get someone.
Also, hold on. Also,
that's definitely a thing.
One thing is for sure that we notice that when we deal with artists, one thing we notice is that
yes,
if you're a music artist in this city and say you're on a flyer to do music, why aren't you sharing that flyer to bring people in?
Right.
You have a
you
lot
know
of
what?
listen. We deal with people that won't even share their own interview.
I haven't shared my performance coming up on Tuesday yet.
Why not?
Because
Wait, where's it at?
I dealt with a lot this week, to be honest with you. And
Well, that's
happened.
different. I'm talking
But
about.
it just came out a day or two ago, so I'm gonna do it.
But you get what I'm saying though.
But
Like
it's like you didn't ask that question before. You asked a specific question.
I
and
did.
It's such an
but
important
I went
question.
all over.
But listen, real quick, just, I want to loop back around to that because I smoke and I be forgetting shit real quick. But that
You
shit.
about to ask me a question I asked four questions ago?
No, you're making me forget.
Stop make.
You said about the venues and hit.
Oh.
No, it keep falling on me. But damn it. I can't remember what the hell I was about to say. God damn it. Oh no, the venues that are available and how they be like how we be having certain shit.
Say it with your chest.
Certain shit available to us, and then like there be instances where venues are being canceled due to the certain. Here's the reality of the situation. Certain vibes bring certain energy, and certain energy creates certain situations.
This is a
You
fact.
cannot get upset with a club owner if what you bring. It's one thing to be trapped, but it's one thing to be trapped talking about you bringing your strap to the trap and you trying to trap everything in the strap with the strap. Like it's just so much, and people come there with that energy, and you can't. It's a liability.
Yeah.
From a business standpoint, that's a part of the problem. But that puts a bad mark on all of us when we don't all make that type of music. You know what I mean?
Remember that last event I showed up to?
Yeah. I can pretty much.
But that makes. I say all that to say real quick. It
Go
makes
ahead.
it harder for us as female artists when it's already hard already. You know what I mean? It's like they don't even look our fucking way. Like it's
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's like 10 times harder in every which way.
Or it's
for
like
us.
uncomfortable.
And where you would think it would be easier, but if you're not on that, and what's that? Like, you know what I mean, on straight dog shit about whatever, like, you know what I mean, it's even harder. Like, it's just compounded. It's so many tears to this shit, it's not even funny.
Well, see, that's why I wanted to talk about the event that she was at last time, and she's talking about the vibes was trash. Like, I walked in.
It wasn't even trash. It was like, as a woman, and I walked in, like, my dad comes with me everywhere I go. Like, when I walked in there as a woman, it was so much testosterone.
Yep.
And it wasn't like, just guys with good energy. Like, cause I feel energy. I walked in and I felt like not even that. I felt like I didn't belong.
Do you stand by a microwave? You talking about you feel energy?
Listen here, Kate. Okay. You got one more motherfucking time.
All right, continue. But no, back on that event.
Mordecai.
Ricky.
My bad. We gonna start that shit. So, you said the energy in there was more so.
It was so uncomfortable, and like I still perform, but like I like to stay and watch everybody, but like I was so uncomfortable I had to leave. I was like, bruh, like I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel appreciated as an artist. Mind you, I still gained some followers. I'ma still go there. I'ma still perform regardless. Y'all gonna hear what I gotta say. Cause you might not like it, but you can't say it's not nice. You can't say it's not hard. You can't say you didn't feel it. It don't matter. It don't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody just sitting there like, that's how it felt. I was like, I wanted to cry.
That's what they do.
They say hate
Like,
is another form of love.
It wasn't even hate. I don't even think it was hating. I think it was just like, oh, snap.
It was because
It's not what they was expecting
was
or
like-
not
Yeah,
what
she
they
wasn't.
used to.
She wasn't talking
and-
about popping pussy, none of that. Like she was talking about some women. I walked in. I
talking
walked
about
in.
You know
women
what?
felt
And that's what I mean by the venues aren't accommodating. There
No,
aren't
it's
accommodating venues. Like there's not too many options. There's not people who are reaching out to book us, reaching out and want us to be heard. Like they want to have
But
the
there
popping
is,
ass
though.
people, but then when that venue gets shut down because some popping ass shit happened,
That's a
like
fact.
you know what I mean? Now it's a problem.
But
And
there
then
are some, but they're just kind of like, I love Pittsburgh Hip Hop 3.
I have no clue what that is. And
Yo,
that's what I'm saying. That's the shit that I need to tap into.
The way that they're like, cause I'm in the showcases coming up March 20th. Let me tell you, like they have auditions, and they make sure not like the people that's on the lineup. You're gonna have a new audience, and then like it's not everybody who's all trap rappers on it. It's
Facts.
everybody who's you got like a a singer, then you got a trap, and then you got poetic, and then you got conscious, then you got like uplifting, then you got some shake your ass. Like it's all mixed in.
Yo,
like
DJ Chevy.
Cut
this check.
The way that let me tell you, it's beautiful. I'ma definitely send you that information.
Which camera's working? That one?
Yo, DJ.
Yo, Chevy, cut the check to D.W.C. for that promotion that was just shot out there.
I know that's the fuck like, look, nigga.
It's there. It's just like you really gotta find it.
Hey, and people in the audience, make sure y'all ask questions because we most definitely gonna be reading this soon. We actually got somebody on. His name is Vic Calhoun. He's one of the artists off of Dreams. He's a
disabled or handicapable
musician. Yeah. And he does music, but you have to. He said, is anybody interested in making a song? But you don't hear that all the time. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
And the one thing is for sure. One thing is for sure that I hate that I see when I go to these venues is that you have artists that don't talk to the artists at the fucking venue they at.
It's a fact.
That's the weirdest shit.
But wait, here's another thing too. Like, yo, don't take it personal if another artist says, I don't want to make music with you. Like,
most definitely.
And it's not, you're nice, but like, I don't want to make music with you.
What's poppin', Hindi?
We got a different vibe. Like,
I had somebody tell me I make music from my house. Well, nigga, keep that shit in your fucking house. I'm like talking to him like, music, bro, I was like, I like your song, but the second one, it wasn't hitting. Well, I make it from my house. Well, cool, take that shit to back of the house. Like, it is what it is. Like, people don't want to hear opinions no more.
They don't. Because opinions can come with hate. Most definitely. Yeah. Like, remember we talked about this, the criticism. Remember
man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Remember I told you.
Like, but I still take it like criticism is criticism, regardless. If it can help me good or bad, it can still help me.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, I had people, the first song that I ever put out this year, I don't have no other songs out. The first one I put out, somebody said it was too hard, not hard enough. The quality wasn't good.
That shit is sickening.
And it gets to a point where you listen to all those perspectives and it's like, it don't even matter.
And thank God I got her here.
And then
even matter. I don't care.
Then you listen to one of the people with songs in the city that's popping. You go,
stop it.
What in the hell?
Like, why?
Why have you here? Why have you here, Kay? Don't tag me in anything with anybody from outside of our culture giving you an opinion on your music. I was blocked on Facebook and I was about to go ham.
I wanted you to.
It was
because you said I could call 412-889-93457.
Not when Facebook is blocking my black ass.
I didn't know you was blocked. I'm like, it's pretty quiet on Facebook.
Yo, that dude said, "Oh, that was too hip hop." I said, "Nigga, you're doing reviews on hip hop music."
With Marley in the background. With Marley, a picture in the background. I'm like, bruh, how? Okay.
He didn't appreciate the fact that you wasn't making hip hop for him.
Yeah. He's like, this isn't radio music. I'm like, bruh, this isn't a club song. I'm like, are you sure?
Well, the first time I got that type of feedback, that broke my little heart. I was so heartbroken. It was like somebody took over and was like, and I was like, that shit was like, you little dirty bitch. I called up, I was like,
you nasty.
Then I started looking into his background. You dirty anyway. Look at your fucking floor, bro. Hey, I don't give a fuck what you say.
Coronavirus all in that bitch.
We know Osmosis Jones don't live here.
Hey, that's my shit. Don't do that. Hey, that's my shit. That's my shit. That white cell was working hard.
So y'all got some projects coming up?
I do. I'm about to drop my EP.
Okay.
It's called Snow Day, the EP. No.
You got...
Look, it's called Snow Day, the EP. That shit about to drop like fucking...
Winter?
No. Oh. The ball on the New Year's Eve.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You just hit a whole deadline. Like,
you talking about winter? I'm saying I didn't want to reference the drugs. No, I didn't want to reference the drugs. I could have said cocaine.
Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't even thinking that way. I was talking about the season.
Thank you. But so how can people? When it comes to putting work out? How time consuming is it to actually like listen to your project and go, damn, I got to do that over? Is that something? Is that a constant battle that you have when it comes to being creative?
Oh my God, yes.
Because I know a lot of
about you.
Bruh, would y'all consider yourself?
I told y'all I put out my first song a month ago.
I be it's not. I heard that one little thing and then run that shit back. You be mad as hell.
Somebody done knocked the rings off Sonic.
Let me tell you something.
And then everybody around you like, no,
Let me
that's
tell you
perfect.
something.
That's it.
Yo.
Like, what is wrong
They gonna
with
be
you?
cutting the check.
Like,
D.W.C. But because one thing that I've noticed about a lot of Pittsburgh music now, and I'm appreciating is that people are actually taking their time with music now, where I'm actually hearing the music. You know what I'm saying? Compared to it sound like, damn, bro, was you in the closet? Like, was you at your homie's house?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
but then again, wait
we come a long
But the
way
music
from
that
that,
I'm
though.
choosing to listen to. I'm talking about from the artist that I'm choosing to listen to, though. Because
I'm about to say, don't knock a person for how to record because it starts. Bro, I remember, facts. When I first started making beats and recording my own songs, I was in the bathtub with iPhone headphones. Cause I still wanted to get that sound, and I was tweaking the sound and everything.
But see,
like,
you see how you see what you just said, right? You were tweaking the sound. You got people that record on their fucking phone and be like,
but like,
"That's hot," and
send like,
and then the beginning of the song, our ears, yeah, this is. I'm proud of this motherfucker. Damn, bro, is it recording? Nigga, take the microphone out your mouth. What the fuck? Anyway, but I'm sorry, I'm
but
cussing
like,
and
but
shit.
that
But
falls
no.
off of like. You get to a point where it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself, because like you get producers who try to, you know what I mean, get over on you, do Grammy stuff. So it's like, I'd rather just learn to do it myself.
It's like,
it's like, and I don't want that tension, because then you breaking, you breaking bridges. Now people like, oh shit, don't work with her.
Who are these niggas?
Listen,
I'm not doing it.
Rap, but
You
bro,
really,
listen.
you.
There is no pussy good enough.
You really? Do you really?
Niggas just be thirsty though.
Let me take this water out, man. I ain't thirsty.
Wait, what'd you say? No, whoa, like, remember what I said in the beginning of this interview. If a man is willing to exchange a favor for a favor instead of money, he's fucking retarded.
But there's a lot of retarded motherfuckers out
I
there.
know that. I understand that.
But
But
not
what
only
I'm
that,
saying,
but like, it's easier to be your man to a female. Like, as a female artist, if you hard, they going like, oh yeah, we gonna make money. So let me get in their pants, and let me also be hand in hand and working with her. And now it's more of I feel like it's a controlling mechanism. Honestly, I do feel like it's a control. Like,
as a man, I can speak on the fact that a lot of niggas, a lot of motherfuckers can't see past sex, and regardless of how any human feel about it, I've never ever seen anybody be interested in somebody and go, I find you attractive because it looks like you can read a book.
That's why I like her.
I've never, but
like you.
But the initial human contact is because of what you look like.
What you
Flat
see,
the fuck out.
yeah.
Oh, that wasn't me hitting on you. I'm just saying that's why I like you.
But you get
It's
what I'm
hot in
saying.
here.
But you get what I'm saying though is
You got a
that
fucking carpet on you.
shut your blood clot mouth. Don't stop. Ding.
but what I'm saying though is that as people, we got to see past the fact that when someone wants to be sexual with somebody, 9 times out of 10 that's because that's the first thing they see. But you got to be more about your business and a fucking adult to be past that part. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, she can be sexy as hell, but if she getting out booth and she sound like something like Biggie, Tupac, or one of your favorite artists, you should be step back and going like, this bitch. Hey, run that back real quick, bro. Because you gotta, it gotta hit you. Because 9 times out of 10, if it's a passion, if you're really doing something for the passion, all that shit is gone. All that shit is gone.
It's all in void.
You know what I'm
I swear
saying?
to God, and that shit is why I went and got my own setup. I record my own shit. I be there all the fuck. I ain't got to deal with that shit. Because when you walk in, based off of your experiences alone, you already going in there like, nigga.
It's like
what's
you gotta,
good? And you gotta set the tone from the rip. Like, nigga, I'm here to work. Don't play with me. Don't play with my craft. Don't play with my time, my money, none of that shit. I don't want no favors. When you go in there like that, you already off the rip ain't on like just falling into your zone.
Yeah,
The worst part about that is that you shouldn't have. Listen, no human being should have to go in any place and ask for respect. Flat out, respect is not earned. I don't give
yeah, but at the same time, you have to demand it.
But that's what I'm saying. Though, respect should not be earned.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
situational.
That should be
yeah, people don't have that mentality.
They don't.
People don't lead with respect.
They don't.
It's a different day and
But
age. Like
the problem that people that people fault at is that, so if I disrespected you, right?
Who's talking?
If I disrespect,
no real shit. Where's my nest? Where's my glass?
If I if I was so if I disrespect you, you should automatically, as a person, tell somebody that you didn't like that. Now that's the first motherfucking warning. If you do something to me and I go, hey bro, I ain't appreciate that shit. And the next time you do that and I'll haul off and bust you on your fucking head, you know why.
No, real shit.
Yeah. Sorry people, I had a relapse.
I think that's why a lot of people get in fucking trouble.
But that's one thing. But that's what you have to do, is people. You have to, even when someone disrespect you, you have to respectfully tell them, I didn't appreciate what you just did to me, and please don't do it again. So next time when they disrespect you, you already then gave your level of respect where it's a wrap.
Facts.
But that is where people have a problem. Because a lot of times, if someone disrespects you and they don't know that boundary, they might not have known they disrespected you. You fly off the fucking handle. What have you proven to them?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And the worst part about it is a lot of men will look at females if you act a certain. She is in a whole other planet right now.
No, I'm not.
If
Somebody sounded like Stevie Wonder.
if a female,
that's my nigga though. No.
Yo.
if a female act a certain way, it's wrong for men to be like, "Oh, she was a bitch." I'm sorry. Did you realize you whipped your dick out? Did you missed the whole part where you disrespected her and then you called her a bitch? You know what I'm saying? But that's some real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
No, real
Whose
shit.
phone is?
My bad.
That's his curfew.
It's just like sometimes you just gotta be the bigger person, be more professional, but like at the same time, like it goes the
Both
same way. You
ways.
gotta be
Most
professional
definitely.
as well.
Who is these niggas that are acting like hoes?
Everybody you fucking know, probably.
Oh no, you point them out to
The
me.
motherfuckers you know.
Esquire's not one of them. I can tell you that right now. Esquire a real motherfucker. He don't even hear what we saying. We giving him big ups and everything. He don't even give him the horn.
So wait, what do Esquire do?
Esquire, this is his studio.
Yeah.
This is what he does.
Oh,
This
so
is
like
who
he
is.
records and produces?
I don't know about
Nah,
that.
I don't think he
I'm just giving
records.
his big. I'm just
Okay.
giving his props on that he respects whoever wants to do business.
Right.
Because that's
what it's
what
about.
that's what we do.
I
Now,
mean, shit, he got a nice little setup here. Somebody be recording here.
I don't know these niggas.
Do he own the building? Like,
Yeah, this is his.
That's black excellence
Hold
right
on,
there. Can I
hold
get another horn? Can I get another horn for the man? Big up, big up, big up. Can I get black tea brown sugar? Big up,
Wait,
big up.
that's my lie. Hold on, let me hit it.
Oh yeah.
We sitting here chilling at the Black
These
Tea
niggas
Brown
is
Sugar
funny as
Network.
Mo fire.
The Black Tea Sugar
Black Tea.
Network.
But so when we talk about this music, if you had a favorite genre, what would it be?
Gospel.
Neo soul.
Are you
R&B.
naming yours? Or you naming hers?
I'm naming hers.
You say gospel. Okay.
Gospel.
unfortunately, no. But
You say unfortunately because you
Unfortunately.
don't want to disappoint the Christians.
Never would have made it.
without no, but yeah,
This is a
no,
petty
because
ass
that would
interview.
just be me lying and shit. But it's like I would probably have to say a mixture between rap and R&B. I hate to sound so typical, but like a mixture. Like I don't like just trap, and I don't like just R&B. I like that in between. I like vibe, and I love that.
Bryson Tiller.
Definitely on my list.
I like Dream, but anyway.
I like
So-
Dream
so-
too. Dream's very,
so
he's
beat
very,
that
very
song?
That's,
talented.
that motherfucker.
You talking about that Dream?
Yeah, the Dream.
Love? Yeah.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
But all right. So what
She
we
said
did on
neo
our
soul.
last one. So we asked the question, right?
Right.
We're gonna go with your top 3 artists alive.
If one of y'all better say Rhapsody.
Who's that?
Did they have to say that because they're a woman?
he said top 3. That's not my top 3.
What?
That's
All
not
right,
my
let me.
top 3.
You see how
I
he's
mean, what you
see
mean?
how
He's
he's
not
forcing the-
forcing,
you know what I'm
like-
saying?
I mean, are we basing that
You-
off of
you
talent
bugging,
and
B.
skill, or are we
You
basing that
bugging.
off
Word
of
to
just
my
our
mother-
cup of tea?
you
Like what
bugging.
we
Do
like.
we got a sizzling? Do we got a sizzling effect? Because he getting cooked.
Nah, man. I legitly love Rhapsody.
So,
Not because
so
she's a female.
top 3 artists who alive. We ain't doing none of this dead shit.
No, real shit. A
rest
lot of
they-
them don't have
You know what I'm
business.
saying?
Fuck them, they gone.
But
Completely missed it.
but top 3 artists alive. Who would you say? Go ahead, Kate.
Well,
I
that's
gotta
what
go
my
first.
question was. Were we basing it off of talent and skill alone, or
No,
we listen to
just
your top
yours.
three. Your top three. We're gonna start with you first. Go ahead.
You know I gotta say my mom.
Huh?
Gotta say my mom, Badu.
She's garbage.
That's huh?
Oh.
You said she's garbage.
My bad. I said that out loud.
You said she's garbage.
My bad.
Okay.
Listen.
Look, he said my top three.
Listen. Come with the top three, cause this is how we end in the show. Don't have people watch the end of the show and y'all say some cornball shit.
So I'm gonna definitely say Erykah Badu, Earth, Wind and Fire, Outkast.
Ooh.
You
know what's so crazy about that lineup? I'm pretty sure Earth, Wind and Fire gave them two groups and artists so much sample. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and you know they're in the same as
I just thought about it.
Trap Called Quest,
Got Man and all that. But anyway,
that's the Avatar's favorite group. Earth, Wind and Fire.
Go, your top three artists. Please don't entertain this nigga.
Funny as hell. I'm not really I'm not going off of just ever. That's what I was asking y'all.
No, your top three artists.
No, I'm saying
don't matter
that
which.
sounds like more like ever. Is that who you really spend every single day?
Like on
who
my
do you
go-to?
listen to? Yeah, that's
my
what I'm
go-to
saying.
facts.
All three of them you listen to
Alexa
every day.
Alexa play Erykah Badu.
Okay.
Facts. No
and
facts.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Facts.
And, okay, yeah. So yeah, definitely. But for me, I would have to say Drake. I already said that. I would have to say Drake. Who am I throwing on after Drake? Drake's like, no.
Did she do a Dylon?
Drake.
Jake.
Like, no.
No, I just want y'all to know that I speak volumes for I really love his music. He's
So we're going with Drake for your top three.
But no, Drake, I would say definitely who am I listening to?
Drake.
NBA Youngboy.
Oh Lord.
And that's the end of the show.
No, listen here. See, and I love this right now because people be trying to go with classics and this, that. And I'm literally talking about what be on my playlist and what I really be fucking vibing to and what I listen to. Aside from all the shit that y'all see in this media and all that, I don't even be tapped in with that. Aside from that, NBA Youngboy is very talented. He goes so many different ways with his shit, and he don't be just saying any fucking thing. Just because he is who he is and he go through what he go through, he comes from a place, and that composes people. People be who they are and what they are and how they are for a reason. And with that being said, that's why I don't cast judgment. I reserve judgment on every fucking body because it's everybody's different.
We just said your top three.
Everybody's different, but we sitting here talking and we've been going on tangents the whole time. We ain't gonna switch it up now. But my thing is Drake, NBA Youngboy, and who else am I fucking listening to all crazy still? Fucking Future. And I don't even feel like I gotta explain too much on that, but yeah.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Squid.
Anyway.
But yeah, that was my top three. That's who's on my playlist currently. If you go into my shit, that's who y'all gonna keep on.
I can't believe you don't know who Rhapsody is.
No, I know who it is.
Don't.
But she's
Tierra Whack.
Mine's is Meek.
I've heard of Tierra
Meek.
Whack, but that's because I think somebody is working with her or some shit.
You
But
said
I don't
who?
know her
Meek and
music
T.I.
either.
Meek, T.I.
and shit.
Are you Ellie?
Meek, T.I. and
Can you have
right
my
now,
I
pretty
haven't
much
heard none
anybody.
of T.I.
You gotta
recent
choose
shit.
three.
I
Fuck
know
that.
Meek,
You
T.I.
said three.
and recently I've been listening to what's the young Troy Ave.
Oh, said this music. I love Troy Ave. Yo.
I don't know.
You don't know that song?
No, I don't know that one.
Oh, damn.
Three.
Okay.
We're gonna go with your three.
All right. Oh, God.
Daylight. Money Man. And we gotta go with the new Jay Electronica. He flamed it.
Jay Electronica, yeah.
Well, I read the Quran,
Yo,
so that's why.
he's hard.
But those are our top
y'all
threes.
be on y'all deep shit.
So,
That's what's up.
Tell
Nah,
people
I listen to
once-
everything.
Once again, tell
How
people.
the hell we get here like this?
Turn off his mic.
They about to cut the lights off, nigga. tell the people who you are, where they can find you, what you got coming up real quick, and we got to get the fuck out of here. We get kicked out.
My name is SEPHINA. Sorry, no. My name's SEPHINA, and I'm from Pittsburgh. You know, I'm an artist, and you can find me on all social media platforms at SEPHINA, and it's spelled SNOWSEPHINA. And I am currently in the process of finalizing my website, and it's amazing. It's going to be www.SNOWSEPHINA.com. And you're going to be able to find all my latest happenings, all my latest videos, tracks, music. I have merch for sale coming up. I've definitely been on my waist trainers. Y'all know I be into fitness and making sure you living a healthy lifestyle.
Can we go out with one of our songs?
So y'all definitely have to, go check that shit out and order. Pop up.
Nice. Kay, want to tell
Snow Day dropping too, coming up. Check it the fuck out.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't talking about your show too. Tuesday. You say you got a show Tuesday.
Oh, I got a show Tuesday at 24. Y'all come turn the fuck up.
Who's throwing it?
Talent Night
Jamal
Tuesday.
Rashid.
Jamal Rashid. Cut that motherfucking check for this
Free promotion.
I don't care if it's
Roll me
$1.
that, say no.
Kay.
It's your girl, Special K. AKA Kickback K.
She's fucking simple.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow me on Instagram, my Special K _artist. On Facebook, Energy Lane. Okay. I rap. I make music. I sing. I dance.
She said
I
I
model.
sing and dance.
I make homemade all natural scrubs geared to an individual
Scrub
with
your
sensitive skin. Make sure you
Y'all
place your
simple as
order.
hell.
Coronavirus is out there.
You know what I'm saying? I got a show coming up
Oh my God.
March 20th down at the Smiling Moose.
Who's
I love
throwing it?
Hip-Hop 3.
Where's the
Who's
smiling
doing
moose?
Come on down. It's on the
DJ
south
Chevy,
side.
cut the check.
Okay.
Stay tuned. If you follow me on Facebook,
check.
I'll be posting a flyer. Y'all stay love.
She said y'all
Thank
say
you
that.
for tuning in to D.W.C Productions. This is the
Word.
Williest,
It's Sofa King.
and we signing out.
Meow.
Water, H2O.
He's
Drink
funny
it.
as hell. Thank you guys so much for having me.